As this is some serious breaking news coming out of Ocasio-Cortez's Twitter account. People dying because of climate change. It's a wonder nobody else is talking about it.
I know, who knew? And that's those of us who survived being killed by the tax cuts and also by the repeal of net neutrality. Those were both supposed to kill us all as well. As it turns out, those few are lucky survivors who made it through those two things. Now we're going to be killed by global warming. This is why nobody takes the left that seriously. I think nobody in the center is willing to take the left that seriously when they're making claims like this instead of substantive policy claims.
All right, this isn't even a threat. I mean, some of the other things, they threatened us. They said, you will die if net neutrality is repealed. You will die if the Obamacare individual mandate is repealed. This one isn't a threat for the future. This is Americans are dying currently. Just look around you and you might see some dropping because of the temperature somewhere, because of this climate change they're talking about. She also is making an allegation of state-sponsored murder here, saying the government's too cowardly to save the planet. There's no proof of either of those two things. So my question to you, Inez, is what is her alternative? What does she want our country to look like? Does she want us just to stop whole hog using fossil fuels?
Look, I think this has been an excuse for the left to push what they want to push, which is bigger government, more mandates, more restrictions on business and capitalism. And that's exactly the wrong way to go about saving the planet. In fact, the U.S. is leading the world right now in carbon reduction. And that's because we switched from kind of crude drilling for oil to shale oil and natural gas, which burn cleaner. That wasn't a government mandate. That wasn't a treaty that abridged our sovereignty. That was just good old innovation and capitalism that made energy cheaper, cleaner forms of energy cheaper. And that's actually the way to go about saving the planet in general. Rich countries have the luxury of caring about the environment and being able to care about what form of fuel they use. Poor countries like China and India, where people are still trying to scratch out a basic living, they don't have the luxury to burn clean energy, right? So this is exactly the wrong way to go about it, if indeed she believes that we're all dying from this.
Right.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.